Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop, and today we're going to be talking about the best companies of 2022 as far as basketball shoes go, and this has heavily to do with performance and also quality and also price. Are they giving us a great shoe for a great price, with great quality materials and tech? You know what I mean? So I try to get all of the companies, right? And I'm gonna evaluate the company, seeing what shoes they came out with and stuff like that, and then just go through each company and give them a rating. You know what I mean? So let's start off with New Balance. So New Balance, there's two shoes. So two hoop shoes. I mean, they have the Kawhis and then they have the two-ways. And the Kawhis were alright, two-ways were really nice, but not a whole lot of variety. It is quite expensive as well. I mean, the Kawhis are $160, which is insane. Two-ways, very nice price, very good performer. They are giving us pretty good tech, full length fuel cell. The quality of the materials on the Kawhi for the price though was really bad. I mean, the two-way too is way better. So as far as giving us good tech and also innovation and also performance, I give them a B. They have two shoes, and same thing with Converse. Converse, they have 2 or 3 shoes. They have the Prototype CX, and that's pretty much all I can think of right now. Nothing else is really the BB Shift as well. The performance has been you know what I mean? I mean, they aren't owned by Nike, but give us better performers and also give us better tech. The price, however, has been pretty nice. So Converse, I'll give them a solid B-, honestly, right? All right, next we got Puma. So Puma, they released the MB2, of course, and the MB2 is super nice. They have the Stewie ones, which is pretty cool, and not the best performer in my personal opinion because the traction was really bad on dust. And then they have the Court Riders, which I don't like. I didn't really like all too much either. And then the TRC Blaze Court, I didn't like either. So performance wise, it's been alright. Last year, I definitely feel it was a lot better. As far as the pricing goes, pricing is actually pretty nice, but their tech isn't great. Nitro Foam, I don't like Nitro Foam just because it's so high density. You know what I mean? They can make a lot lighter shoes, maybe in the 11 to 12 ounce range, but they don't, because they don't do R&D and make the foam lighter. If you look at the shoes that have Nitro Plus or something like that, I forgot what it's called, but the other foam besides Nitro Foam, it's a lot lighter, in the Clyde Pros, So the tech, I definitely feel they can innovate and give us better tech. Yeah, I'll give them a solid B- as well. They do have a pretty good selection for a pretty good price, but it's not super good for tech, you know what I mean? And it's on the cheaper side of things as well for the tech. If you look at the MB2, it's not the best for quality, right? So there's Puma. Next, we got Anta. Anta is actually pretty nice, but I feel they kind of strayed away from their path a little bit, you know what I mean? So the KT, Klay Thompson shoe, has always been super nice for a great price, you know what I mean? And the tech has been nice, but they raised the price of the Klay Thompsons a lot to $160, which kind of sucks, but still great for performance, and it's still a really good quality shoe as far as the tech goes, the materials. And I guess they did give us the Shock the Game 6.0 this year as well. I mean, they gave us carbon fiber for $100, $110. Traction was great. They're giving us full length N2 foam as well, which is nice. It's Boost or Boom. So yeah, they're giving us good quality shoes, great performance for a good price, and good tech. So I would give them Anta. I would give Anta an A, honestly. I just wish they had a little bit more variety, or it was easier to get here in the US. You know what I mean? You just can't. You have to buy through a third-party seller or something like that. But it's still good. Anta's making, they're kind of killing it. You know what I mean? I feel Chinese companies are definitely killing it right now. And next we got Jordan Brand. Jordan Brand also, I feel they're doing pretty damn well. Jordan 37, as far as innovation and tech goes, I feel they're definitely trying to push the bleeding edge of technology, you know what I mean? With Leno Weave, it kind of was not the best as far as execution goes, but I see they're trying, you know what I mean? Crazy good ventilation, super duper thin material. I mean, you can see through that material, just not the best for durability, because Grant Williams busted that shoe. It was a freak accident kind of, but that's just never supposed to happen. You know what I mean? But with the zoom strobel unit and double stacking in the forefoot, they're carbon fiber, they're definitely trying. You know what I mean? I definitely do wish they would give us better quality materials, but for performance, it's nice. Jordan 37 is on the more expensive side of things, but they do give us really good performers for a great price, like the Zoom Separate. Amazing shoe for 110 bucks. Same thing with the Luka ones, right? 110 bucks, really good performers, super responsive. The Why Nots are like, the Why Not 0.5 wasn't my favorite because the traction was like not good, but then like the overall like tech and stuff like not bad. Quality of the materials could be better. So Jordan Brand, I'll give them a solid A minus. I just want like better quality materials, and I guess like not better pricing because they do have their cheaper shoes, but just better quality materials, right? All right, next Adidas, I'll give them like a solid C plus, maybe B minus, C plus. I don't know. I just haven't really been liking any of their shoes all too much. You know, the only shoe I like from them is the Dame Certified. The Dame Certified is super duper nice. Dame 8, not so much. You know, it's like the cushion's too much. Donny Shoe 4, not a huge fan of. I guess the Harden Volume 6 is nice, but like the material, you know what I mean? Like the quality of the shoes, like the material is not the best. I guess the pricing is alright. It's average pricing, you know, 120, 130 bucks. And Trae Young too, I guess they did try with like the Prime Knit 360, like sock knit material with the boots and stuff like that. But yeah, as far as their shoes go, just not a huge fan. I definitely feel like they could improve the performance, just in my personal opinion. Like, remember when the Harden Volume 1s came out, the Dame 4s, you know what I mean? Or the D Lillard 2 is what they called it, right? I definitely do miss those days. So I definitely feel like Adidas can give us better performers. They need to work on their performance, in my personal opinion. Just like comparing to all the other like companies on this list, I think they could do a little bit better, right? All right, next we got Under Armour. And Under Armour, they definitely need to stray away from flow. You know what I mean? They have flow in everything. Not everything, but like a lot of shoes, you know? And it's like losing their originality. So stop it. Like, what I think they could do with flow is maybe put a flow outsole. You know what I mean? So for example, in the Curry one, right? The Curry one, of course, if they want to flow this, don't replace the midsole. You know what I mean? Like, if you replace the entire midsole and outsole and just give it flow, it's not the same freaking shoe. It's a different shoe, and they're giving us a different material too, so it's not even the same shoe, which I guess makes sense if you're trying to make like a Pro version, but I think they're changing it a little too much in my personal opinion. So why not just put the outsole, right? Just get the outsole and put flow, and maybe make it a little bit thicker, I don't know, for durability, and then just keep the charged. Why not? Yeah, I definitely feel like they could use better quality materials, like in their cheaper shoes especially. Like, not the best for quality, but you know, it's not terrible, I feel like. And then you know, their performance is really good though, you know, but I definitely feel like they need to like have a variety, you know what I mean, change it up a little bit, or just like, you know, you can use flow, but just change it up, you know, like change up the freaking pattern. I don't know, make it look different, you know, because every single shoe that has flow is the same, it looks the same, you know. But since they're more like affordable and the performance is pretty damn nice, and the quality isn't terrible, I give them like a B plus. You know what I mean? Under Armour, I feel like they're doing okay. But also, they need to stop reusing the same damn outsole and midsole. Like, I feel like the Curry 3.0 line has used the same outsole and midsole for like 3 years in a row. And same thing with their like other shoes as well. Especially like if you look at the Flow Future X2. I mean, that's a little bit different. But you know, anyways, there's that. Next, we got Nike. Nike, they have a good selection, right? They have a good amount of lines as well. As far as the quality goes, the quality obviously can be better, but it's not terrible. Performance is really nice. I feel like most of the Nike hoop shoes are really good. And yeah, so I feel like Nike has been doing well. I mean, as far as like tech goes, I definitely feel like they're kind of pushing the envelope as well, you know, with Zoom strobo and stuff like that. They kind of went away with uppers, you know, like remember with knit and like flywire and containment and stuff. They just don't, I feel like they don't really care about materials as much as they used to, but I definitely feel like they're trying to push the tech a little bit more than the other companies, you know what I mean? So Nike, I feel like they deserve like a solid A. Right? A minus. And last but not least, we got li-ning, and li-ning is definitely like an A or an A plus. I definitely love what they're doing. As far as the pricing goes, I mean, pricing isn't the best, but that has to do with their importing, right? They're from China, so if they're gonna import from China and then sell it directly to us from their website, there is an import tax that they said is pretty hefty, so that's why it's expensive. But anyways, still 225 bucks for a shoe is expensive as hell, especially for a player that's retired. But The quality is really, really good. You know, they give us really good quality materials. Nothing feels really cheap either. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like well built. Performance also is really nice. Most of their shoes is really, really good. Like the Shadow 4, the 808 the 808 Ultra, the Wild 10, you know? They have a good selection. Also, they have like the cheaper options as well, like D-Low shoes. The All City 10 as well. The All City line is really, really nice. So yeah, really good quality shoes, really good performance, price not the best, but they also are innovating. You know, they have boom cushion, which I really, really like. Also, all of their shoes are pretty much using the mesh stroke board, which I like. So I guess this is more Way of Wade than li-ning. I haven't really tried a whole lot of li-ning shoes. It's kind of hard to get, but Way of Wade, they're definitely killing it. And you know, I feel like they're pushing the boundaries a little bit as far as like what a company should be doing, in my personal opinion. Like Nike and Way of Wade are doing really, really good, but I feel like Way of Wade does a little bit better for like quality, like the quality of their shoes. You know what I mean? I feel like Nike doesn't care as much, you know? Of course, there's, you know, companies like 361 Degrees and like, what else is there? It's in the new company as well, like Series Player Only, but they only have one shoe. But yeah, I definitely feel like, you know, li-ning and Nike are kind of killing it for basketball shoes. You know what I mean? Or I guess Way of Wade, sorry. Anta's doing pretty well. Puma, New Balance, Adidas, yeah, they could do better. And Under Armour, they're doing all right. But anyway, that's just like my personal opinion. You know, tell us what you guys think, or who's doing the best as far as which company goes down in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.